paano nga ba mag-apply ng Japan Tourist Visa without an ITR? Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nova and I do food and travel vlog. Based din sa title ng video ko, I know curious din kayo kung paano nga ba mag-apply ng Japan Tourist Visa without an ITR. So here are the steps on how to apply for a Japan Tourist Visa. Just a disclaimer po, hindi pa ako connected to any agency. This is based solely on my personal experience sa pag-apply ko ng tourist visa. Actually, hindi ko na to first time na mag-apply ng Japan Tourist Visa. This is only my second time na mag-apply ng Japan Visa. Pero yung first ko is way back in 2019 with my family. Pero last time is meron kaming guarantor, which is yung brother ko. Pero ngayon, yung last year lang ng application ko is ako lang mag-isa without a guarantor and no ITR. So pag-a-apply ng Japan Visa, guys, is meron pong accredited agency. Hindi ka po pwedeng mag-apply directly sa embassy. So, ipapakita ko rin dito yung flash rin dito yung mga list of agencies na accredited ng Japan Embassy, at i-add ko rin sa description below yung website ng Japan Embassy at yung mga accredited agencies nila. So way back in 2019, yung agency po na pinasas namin o sinamitan namin ng application is yung sa Discovery po. And then yung second naman is yung recently lang na application ko last year is sa UHI po. Baka nagtatanong kayo, bakit ako nag-change? Actually, silang dalawa yung nag-inquire ako ulit for the application, kung ano ba yung mga pwedeng isubmit, may mga new ba nga process, yung medyo responsive kasi sa akin sa UHI. So, kaya nag-go ako sa UHI. But any other way, any agency naman is they have the same process naman. So, whoever, kung sino lang yung mauna, yung sa inquiry mo, especially in my case, taga Mindanao kasi ako. So, hindi ako makakapunta. Usually, yung mga agency is nasa Manila. So, walang other agency or direct agency dito sa Mindanao na so far na alam ko. So, what I did is, kailangan lang communication kung sino yung responsive na agency. Tapos, ayun, yun nga, yung sa recent ko is yung sa UHI. Sila yung way more responsive yung sa akin. Kasi I understand siguro yung most of the agency then or may backlog din sila sa application. So, ayun, kaya nag-go ako sa UHI. So, anyway, same naman din yung process nila. Wala namang difference. Siguro the difference lang with the agency is yung payment fee, yung application fee. Nag-differ po yung agency sa application fee. I believe, nag-inquire ako sa Discover agency, 1,300 ata yung application fee nila. And then yung sa UHI is 1,200 yung sa akin. Yung for single entry. That's only for single entry for the visa application. So, ano nga ba yung mga requirements or documents na kailangan para sa Japan Tourist Visa? So, first is, requirements natin is yung Philippine passport. So, of course, at least may 2 blank visa pages para lagyan nila ng sticker if ever na maging approve yung visa mo. And the passport must not be broken. So, dapat walang issue sa passport mo. Next is yung visa application. So, yung visa application form is pwede mo itong ma-download sa Japan Embassy website or either as well, yung agency, sila yung mag-provide ng application form sa iyo. So, kung whatever agency yung ma-inquire nyo, is usually nagsisend sila yung mga requirements as well as yung visa application form. So, sa application form is, ano ko po yun dito, i-flash ko po dito kung anong itsura ng application form or yung visa application form. So, sa visa application naman is yung mga basic information na, like yung your name, your address, kung sino yung tuluyan mo din sa Japan. The good thing about sa application ng Japan Visa is hindi necessarily na mag-book ka ng hotel or at saka yung plane ticket. Ilalagay mo lang yung tentative na kung ano yung possible na hotel na stayan mo or kung anong airline na sasakyan mo, yung possible arrival date mo at saka length of stay mo. Tentative lang siya, hindi siya necessarily na-book talaga. I would suggest na wag muna kayo mag-book before applying for the visa kasi sayang naman yung i-book nyo or nang gasto nyo if ever hindi kayo mabigyan ng Japan Embassy. Diba? So sayang lang. sayang lang if hindi kayo mag-plan. So, it's better na, if may plan kayo, lagyan mo lang yung tentative date. Tentative date, length of stay, saan kayo mag-stay. If mag-stay kayo sa relatives niyo, magbigay kayo ng address, and then, telephone number, contact number, and then sa plane, ano lang man siya, kung anong airline sasakyan nyo, ilagay nyo lang yung airline, kung anong airline yung sasakyan nyo. So, hindi siya necessarily na-attach yung booking or yung plane ticket, kasi hindi din guarantee yun na ma-aprobahan kayo ng visa sa Japan. So, even if nag-book na kayo tapos hindi pa sure or tapos hindi approve yung visa nyo, sayang lang yung na-book nyo na ticket, di ba? So, next is yung photo. So, photo, meron silang specific na guidelines kung anong photo yung, anong photo size yung ikukuhanin nyo. I think, alam na din yun yung mga Photoshop. Di ba, pag pupunta kayo, magpapapicture kayo, meron na sila yung kung anong klaseng visa. So, alam na nila yun. Pero meron din nakaspecify dito is 4.5 cm by 4.5 cm. Meron din sabi sa akin, okay lang yung 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Pero I think, sinabi ko lang din doon sa photo shop na for Japan visa. So, alam nila yun kung anong size na yun. And then, with white background. So the photo must be taken within 6 months. So, dapat current, so hindi yung previous photo nyo guys, ha, baka yung ilagay nyo is yung 18 years old pa kayo, hindi siya pwede. So, dapat updated siya within 6 months. And then, so, isa lang photo ang ilalagay mo sa application form and i-paste mo din siya. So, lagyan ko siya ng name mo, date of birth, and then, the next one is birth certificate. So, it should be issued within 1 year sa PSA office. So, it should be a PSA birth certificate. And then, I think, sa akin, in my situation is, hindi na ako nagsubmit ng birth certificate kasi meron akong application before way back 2019. Na-approve naman kasi kami yung back in 2019. So, hindi na ako nagsubmit. Pag second time mo na guys, is meron ka ng previous visa sa Japan, is no need na to submit birth certificate. But if it's your first time po, mag-apply for Japan visa, is kailangan yung birth certificate na ipapasa nyo from PSA. Alright? Next is, if you are married is dapat din mag-submit ng marriage certificate. Same with birth certificate, it should be issued within 1 year sa PSA office. Next requirement naman po is yung daily schedule in Japan, or yung tawag nila is Taizai Yoteo. Hindi ko alam kung tama ba yung pag-read ko. So it's your itinerary po yung sa Japan. So meron ding form ng itinerary or yung daily schedule in Japan. So, yun, ilalagay nyo po kung ano yung day-to-day na activity nyo na mag-visit kayo sa Japan. So, i-flash ko din dito kung ano yung itsura ng daily schedule in Japan. Si agency rin is, including din yun sa sinasubmit ni, or sinisend ni agency sa'yo, if nag-apply kayo sa agency, or na-download din ito sa Japan Embassy website. So, next naman is yung authorization letter from the applicant. So, ito rin is, merong form din na ibibigay sa agency sa'yo. So, ano ba itong authorization letter? This authorization is yung submission, yung inaalam mo sa agency na mag-submit at mag-collect ng application mo or yung passport mo doon sa Japan Embassy. So, next requirements po is yung personal bank certificate. So, dapat valid at least 3 months from the date of issued. So, yung sa akin is, nag-submit din ako ng bank statement, hindi lang yung bank certificate. So, dapat yung sa bank statement is, I think gusto na makita kung magkano yung available balance mo. And then, kasi yung, kung magkano yung pera mo. Yung sa akin, I think yung pera ko lang is nasa mga 50 plus or 60 plus. So, mga 5 digit lang. And then, pero nag-submit din ako ng yung bank statement for the last 3 months para makita nila kung ano yung flow ng kung meron ba talaga pumapasok na pera sa akin. So, ayun, nag-submit din ako ng bank certificate. Parang ano siya, sabi nila, yung bank statement or yung bank statement mo or your certificate mo, dapat coincide sila sa application mo. Like, let's say, yung sa application ko, is sinabi ko lang yung length of stay ko is 5 days. Dapat daw 10,000 per day yung parang length of stay mo, kasi yung pera ko is nasa mga 50 or 60 plus lang. So kaya ginawa ko is per day is 10,000 yung gagastuhin para daw na, hindi ko alam if sure approval, parang yung basis nila is parang meron kang pera like na enough na para gagastusin sa tour, 'di ba? So meron ng iba actually yung sa nag-apply din kasi ako ng multiple visa. Meron siyang separate na form for multiple visa. So, kung merong iba daw, pinibase nila yung sa certificate, yung sa bank certificate mo, pinibase nila. Merong iba na pag 6 digit, automatic nabibigyan ng multiple visa, kahit first time lang. Sabi nila is, kahit first time, single entry lang daw mostly yung binibigay. Pero merong iba, nag-a-apply sila na 6 digit yung bank nila, yung sa bank certificate nila, nabibigyan sila ng multiple visa. So, case-to-case basis po yun, hindi po lahat na nabibigyan ng multiple visa. Merong iba, luckily, nabibigyan sila. Pero sa akin, yung nabigay lang sa akin is single entry visa na may maximum stay na 15 days. Alright? So, later on, i-discuss ko rin yung paano mag-apply ng multiple visa. Next na requirements is yung income tax return or the ITR. So, like nga sa na mention ko before, wala akong ITR. And kasi yung work ko is freelancer. I work as a freelancer or independent contractor. So, wala akong ITR. So, wala akong magpresent ng ITR. So, yung ginawa ko is, nag-create ako ng letter of no ITR. So, dapat sa letter, indicate mo na letter or parang letter of intent or letter of no ITR. And then, nilagay ko lang doon kung anong reason bakit wala akong ITR. So, sinabi ko lang doon na I work as an independent contractor and wala kami ITR, ganun. And then, inad ko na rin yung purpose ko, bakit ako mag-travel for Japan, na for tourist, mga ganun. Marami pong sample letter online sa Google. Pwede rin nyo lang i-search para meron kang idea kung anong lalagay nyo doon sa letter of no ITR. Okay? Pero kung meron kayong ITR, pwede rin, no need for the letter of no ITR. Kung meron kayong ITR. If wala, yun yung gagawin nyo is, gumawa kayo ng letter of no ITR. Okay? So, the next one is guarantee letter. So, yung guarantee letter, tsaka nyo lang to i-add sa application nyo or sa documents if meron kayong guarantor. So, let's say, hindi kayo yung magbabayad ng tour, iba yung magbayad nyo, yung parents nyo, or yung relatives nyo, or sino ba man, is pwede kayong mag-add ng guarantee letter. So, doon sa guarantee letter is, same lang din, merong guarantee letter form, I think na i-provide, si agency rin. I think, let me see if mahanap ko. Ipa-flash ko lang dito if ever mahanap ko yung guarantee letter. Okay? But if not, usually, nabibigay yun ni agency. So, merong guarantee letter. And then, sa guarantee letter, so, si guarantee letter or guarantor, it's either who lives in the Philippines or outside the country. So, it doesn't matter kung saan si guarantor. Kung sino man si guarantor is, dapat i-provide siya ng letter. And then, next one is proof of the relationship with the guarantor. So, example, like birth certificate, marriage certificates, or any other documents like pictures together, or certificate co-employment, certificate of employment, or any other documents na mag-link sa'yo ni guarantor. Next one is guarantor's personal bank certificate. It should be the original, or banks or statement of account. If overseas is from accounts, it should be statement of account. I think okay lang yung statement account na if outside, if for overseas account, okay lang yung parang digital na statement of account. Kasi I remember for my brother before, hindi yun original. Parang sa ano lang yun, pinint ko lang yun. Sinan lang niya sa email. So, I think okay lang yan if digital na statement of account. And then, guarantors, ITR. If mayroong ITR, if yung guarantor is nasa Philippines is, mag-provide ka ng ITR if mayroong ITR. And then, if yung guarantor is from another, or hindi nasa Philippines or nasa other country, is mag-provide lang ng certificate of registration of alien certificate of registration, or pwede lang yung copy of passport or any government issued ID with signature and picture. So, paano nga ba mag-request ng multiple entry visa? So, for multiple entry visa, meron ding form na i-provide si agency na isa-sign mo. Lagyan mo ng name at signature at saka yung reason kung bakit nag-request ka ng multiple visa. So, for multiple entry visa, ito yung requirements nila for visa for tourists. So, a person who has traveled to Japan as a temporary visitor within the last 3 years and has financial capability to support his or her trip. So, yung sa akin, nag-try ako guys, try ko lang in-apply yung visa, multiple entry visa. Ito yung pinurpose ko. Pero actually, kasi beyond 3 years na, more than 3 years na yung last visit ko nung sa Japan. So, it was way back 2019, so more than 3 years na siya. Pero, I think nag-layway sila until October that time, kasi nag-apply ako November. So, I think nag-layway sila until October ata yun, na application na within, di ba, nag-pandemic, so hindi nakapag-travel within that time. So, I think nag-layway sila nung nag-travel, sino yung merong, I think 2019 na nag-travel or 2018. 2018 na 2019 ata nag-travel. Inalaw nila and ginant nila ng multiple visa. Pero yun sa akin, hindi na tawag doon. Hindi ako nabigyan ng multiple visa, single entry lang. So, hindi na lang na-consider yung travel ko sa 2019. Kasi hindi ko na rin, nag-send ako ng application November na. So, I think inalaw nila yun until October lang from last year. So, next po na items or request is if you have traveled to G7 countries. If you have visas from, or if you have a temporary visitor to or travel to G7 countries. So, ano nga ba yung mga G7 countries, guys? Is this except or excluding Japan? So, Japan is including G7 countries. So, that will be in the last 3 years or within 3 years. So, ano ba yung mga G7 countries? Ito yung Canada, France, Germany, Italy, United Kingdom, United States, and some European Union. Sinala nila yung European Union. And then, next reason na pwede mong ilagay is person who has highly sufficient financial capacity. So, remember, I mentioned earlier na yung sa bank certificate mo, if naka 6 digit siya, possible po na mabigyan ka ng multiple entry visa kahit first time niyo po na mag-apply for Japan visa. So, possible po na bigyan ka if, ang alam ko is 6 digit. 6 digit na yung nasa bank niyo po. Hindi ako sure kung magkano, basta as long as 6 digit siya, possible po siya. Pero hindi po guarantee. Hindi po lahat po nabibigyan, kahit 6 digit, hindi po lahat nabibigyan. Merong ilan, nabibigyan po sila, luckily nabibigyan sila. Meron ding iba, hindi sila nabibigyan ng multiple entry visa. So, isa to yung sa highly sufficient financial capacity. Others po dito is yung may mga business, yun po nabibigyan. Usually, nabibigyan sila ng multiple entry visa, kahit first timer na po. Next is yung immediate family members of the person who is highly sufficient financial capacity. So, I think yung spouse mo or yung child mo or yung sa guarantor, kung sino ang guarantor mo is has financial capacity, is possible na mabibigyan ng multiple entry visa. Especially yung mga family applications or yung group applications sa marami kayo and isa lang yung guarantor nyo and then has enough sufficient or has financial capacity, usually nabibigyan ng multiple entry visa. Right? Pero hindi lahat, like what I said, hindi lahat po nabibigyan ng multiple entry visa. Case-to-case basis lang po. Ito lang po yung sa four lang po na, apat lang po na na-mention ko. For possible na reason nyo or request for multiple entry visa. Meron din dito for a company employee who has been working full-time in any of the following. So, for those na employee rin, pwede mag-request ng multiple visa. First is the public government or public enterprise or government or working for government or as a government employee. So usually nabibigyan sila ng multiple entry visa. Next is a private enterprise which is listed in the stock exchange. So if your company is listed on the stock exchange, pwede nyo i-check dito. A private enterprise which is based in Japan or has office in Japan and also a member of Japan Chamber of Commerce Industry in the Philippines. So kung isa kayo dito, pwede nyo ito i-check. And then joint venture company, subsidiary company or a branch office of private enterprise which is listed in the stock exchange. And then a private enterprise with consistent business transaction with a Japan enterprise which is listed in Japan Stock Exchange. Okay. And then among the top 1,000 Philippine corporation in terms of gross revenue. So usually yung mga malalaking companies, if nagtatrabaho po kayo, if employee po kayo, pwede po itong i-check. The person who has traveled to Japan as temporary visitor for business within the last 3 years, and has traveled as temporary visitor to G7 countries, excluding Japan several times within the last 3 years. And then the person who has traveled to Japan more than 3 times as temporary visitor for business within the last 3 years, and immediate family members or spouse or child of the person who is mentioned in above items. So, if meron kayong family members na nag-work within the government or sila yung guarantor, I think pwede kayong mag-apply as yung guarantor nyo based nyo sa multiple entry visa. So, sa application din, ilalagay din is yung reason. Yung sa akin is, like to visit other places in Japan and if given opportunity, I would go back, from other seasons. Kasi yung last time na pumunta kami is spring and then the next one is yung sa latest ko is during winter. Kasi, gusto ko na ng snow. Gusto ko ma-experience ng snow again. So, let's go naman kung paano isasubmit yung applications. So, first is ipiprint nyo yung lahat ng mga forms, yung mga application forms, or any other forms na isasubmit nyo, yung printable lahat, is in A4 size. Except for yung binibigay ni bank, yung bank certificate at your bank bank certificate, bank statement, okay lang yun if hindi A4 size. Kasi given naman yun doon sa bank na hindi talaga A4 size. Okay lang siya yun. Pero anything na ipiprint nyo po for submission, like yung employment certificate, yung payslip or whatever na documents na needed for printing is dapat naka A4 size. Alright? So, yun na nga, applicants are exempted to submit birth certificate or marriage certificate if they can submit old or valid passport with used Japan visa. So, just like I said, yung sa akin nga, meron akong previous visa, so, on same passport naman. So, yun na yung inattach ko. So, hindi na ako na-provide ng birth certificate. So, yung sa akin guys is hindi lang yung ito yung sinubmit ko o yung requirements or documents na sinubmit ko sa agency. Ano-ano bang mga other documents na pinasa ko? So, nagpasa ako ng payslip. So, last 3 months ng payslip ko sa employer ko. Nag-submit din ako ng employee certificate. On my employee certificate, dapat na-mention din yung compensation, kung magkano yung compensation mo. And then next, nag-add ako ng nag-add ako ng date of sale, yung sa nabili ko na lupa, at saka yung house and lot na copy na nabili ko. Nag-add din ako para strong ties, para mabigyan talaga ako ng visa. And then, ano pa ba? So, I think yun lang yung in-add ko na sa application ko. Others, meron silang, it's up to you din kung anong additional documents na i-add nyo as long as, relevant naman siya sa applications. Like, yung mga strong ties, kung anong possible strong ties na yung provide nyo. Pwede kayo, if meron kayong sasakyan, pwede kayong mag-submit ng, registration ng sasakyan, or meron kayong bahay, pwede nyo i-submit, kahit photocopy lang noon, na meron kayong strong ties dito sa Philippines para guarantee yung visa na ibibigay. So far, sa application ko with sa Japan is, I think sa akin lang, easiest sila na nag-provide ng visa. As long as complete and eksakto yung application mo, nagbibigay talaga sila ng visa. So far, based on my observation yung sa application ko, actually before, hindi ako na-expect na madali lang sila mag-provide. And yung application lang is na-release na siya within 3 days. Like, imagine, sinabit nila yung, meron ka ng visa after 3 days. Yun yung base. As long as complete lang yung paperworks mo, walang hindi complicated, na-release siya within 3 days. So, yung processing fee is nasa 1,200 kay UHI. And then, since from Mindanao ako is, nag-add ako ng courier fee, which is 200 pesos. And then, nag-add din ako ng additional 300 pesos for multiple entry visa. So, total of 1,700 yung nabayaran ko. So, yung sa akin, yung paghihintay mo sa visa is, I think, nasa mga 2 weeks lang, if you are from Mindanao. But if you are from Manila, I think mabilis lang sila. Yung sa akin, I think yung approval lang is nasa mga 2 days, 2 or 3 days. And then, nasend na sa akin. Tapos, na-receive ko from the approval, I think, after 3 or 4 days. Na-receive ko na dito. Like, visa on hand na sa akin. Pwede po kayo mag-apply ng visa 3 months in advance before your scheduled tour or scheduled travel. Yun po yung ginawa ko. Mas better ng ganun kasi if like, meron na kayong ticket, especially for those, meron kasi iba na nag-book na ng ticket. That's why I would suggest na hindi muna kayo nag-book ng ticket o ng hotel kasi i-sure mo muna yung visa ko. So that's why yung sa akin, nag-advance ako 3 months in advance. At least mariready ko na yung application ko or yung para at least meron akong ample time na mag-prepare na dapat this month, ito na talaga yung travel time ko. So yung sa akin, single entry lang, and then usually yung binibigay na lang good for 3 months. Good for 3 months, pero single entry lang, tapos maximum of 15 days. 15 days yung binigay sa akin. So hindi pa ako nabigyan ng multiple entry visa. So maybe next time, I will apply for multiple entry visa. Hopefully mabigyan. And maybe gagawa din ako ng another video kung ano yung process na ginawa ko. Probably the same lang dapat, pero at least merong changes siguro. So ayun, hopefully meron kayong natutunan sa process, and if meron kayong questions, feel free to comment down below and I will answer all your questions as much as I can. Pero related lang sa tourist visa guys ha. Kung any other visas po na gusto nyo meron kayong katanungan, I would suggest to check yung Japan Embassy. Dito na po natatapos ang video. And if nagustuhan niyo po ang video na to, please support me by subscribing and hit the notification bell button. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.